Hey guys, welcome back to May's Garden Chronicles. And guys, like I had told you guys when I planted these seeds, I was going to take you along during the journey, and I was going to keep you updated with them and just tell you what I need to tell you. But guys, let me tell you, now this is going to be a little bit of quick update because I just gotten back from the store and really haven't put up all my groceries and stuff. But I wanted to come out here and tell you guys about the little update on the seeds we planted. You remember we planted some marigolds, and then we planted some pepper seeds from the Dollar Tree, if I can remember right. And I was saying I was gonna see what they do. And guys, I got a plant right here. This is one that I had last year, and it's a perennial. And I was doing a little experiment with this too. The reason I left it out, I have two of these plants, guys. I got them from over there at Lowe's, and I got them off the little discount table, and it was, you know, looking pretty decent. Because now guys, when you see those plants marked down, when you go to Lowe's and stuff, they, you know, they have different price ranges and all that. The one that normally looked the worst, about 50 cents or whatever, those are annuals. They dead, they gone. Don't even worry about those. But I've seen this perennial, and it looked real nice, and I had never seen one of these before. And I said, wow, I'll try it. And it was like regular $24.99, but I think they had it. It was either marked down half price, or either I paid $6 for both of them, then I took. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, they are called a Oriental Lily. A sunny Oriental Lily. And when I got them last year, they was good. And I watered them, put fertilizer and everything to it. And then I repotted one over there at my shed. I'll let Tuck show that later on. But I had seen that it had, when I came out to clean it up and clean some stuff out of it, and the trash, I mean debris from the old leaves, because I didn't do nothing to it because I wanted to chronicleize exactly what it do and what it take. Because I left one, and this is the original pot that it came out of, and then like I say, I transplanted the other one to see how that was going to do. And I didn't even try to cover it up and leave it out. I mean, I just left it out in the weather, the cold weather, whatever. Because normally you can do that with a lot of your perennials and stuff. That comes back, and it took it a minute before it really died down. And I just left it over there on the table. And I see, can they see the ones that's coming out, already coming up?
Yes, you see.
So I'm going to be showing you the progress of this returning back as it go. And that was the reason I want to show those to you guys. And guys, let me tell you something now. And another thing, I want to say thank you to Karen. I haven't even opened the package yet, when because my post office box is not in the town that we live. And so when we went over to the places we had to go, we stopped by the post office box, and I see I had got the package from you. And I know with what you had asked me in the comment that they was probably the marigold seeds. And I want to say thank you so much, because you had told me in a comment that, you know, if you get the address, which I told you my address is always over in the description box of every video, that you had some old-fashioned marigold seeds that you wanted to share with me. And I was so happy to hear that, because that's the kind my sister used to do every year, and she's been gone for over 20-something years. She always, and that's the reason I didn't know too much about getting the marigolds and stuff, and she always used to share them with me. And then I still have some that she shared with me, the last batch she shared with me before she passed. But guys, I'm a very sentimental person with my friends and family and loved ones and all that, and certain things that I can do that will remind me of them, it'll put me in some kind of way, and I can't bother with it until I know I'm strong enough to do it. I think I planted some out of those she gave me maybe once, since she passed, and it messed with me so bad I hadn't been back to them yet. But I still got them, whether they're any good or not, and probably keep them till I leave this earth. So that's what I want to tell you about that. And I got a couple of more letters in my post office box. I can't remember the name of you guys, but I got your letters, and I will, if it's something that I need to respond back to, I will. And always try to leave me, guys, when you send me something, leave me your email, and that way I can correspond back with you if I have your email. And I have a lot of you guys emails already, you know, that I do. And that's what I want to tell you guys. I think when I planted these plants here, is that when I put that 511 on there, that fish emoji? That's when I cleaned it up and put that little fish emoji on there. And really, I didn't see anything in them coming through, and I just started watering them because I know it was time to do it. But let me tell you about the progress on the seeds we planted, guys. Now, I did those seeds mostly for an experiment because the weather was not the conditions that I normally plant seeds. The way I did these seeds, it's nothing like I normally do. And I have planted many seeds over the years, so I kind of have a general idea as to how they're supposed to do. But I want to kind of test out my little greenhouse and see how it was working there. If I put it in there, would it be enough warmth to make the seeds germinate like I do when I have put a few cups of pepper or tomatoes or something like that over the years down in my little washroom. Now let me tell you guys, now it's been how many days, Tuck? 7 days from the time we plant this.
And we did last Sunday, yeah.
Yes, it's been 7 days since I planted.
Today we.
Yeah, the seeds, and they should have been came up by now. But honestly, I didn't expect them to be came up at all, simply because I haven't been able to set them back out of the greenhouse and set them out here and get some sun, simply because we didn't really have any sun. Since I planted them, I think it done rained about 3 or 4 days out of that, and it was all cloudy and dreary and stuff and no sun. And then I know it was kind of cool, and I was wondering, was it going to be enough heat in that greenhouse to keep this soil warm enough for them to germinate. And so right here, if Tuck can get up close enough to let you see, I got just a few of the marigold. They have came up. Now whether these seeds make it or not, guys, I don't know. Is that one right there? Oh, it is. Now see, guys, I was going in there and I was sprinkling a little water on when I felt that the soil needed it, but it didn't really just dry out because it was inside of that greenhouse. I think the temperature probably was like in the 40s and stuff like that. And most plants need a little bit more warmer temperature and stuff like that for the germinate. I know for sure pepper seeds don't do. I've been planting pepper seeds, not these particular ones, for years on end, putting them in buckets and pots and stuff like that. And it kind of takes them a minute to come up. Because I got that tub.
That's what haven't come up in it yet.
Yeah, now I'm not gonna give up on them yet. But because I know, I told you guys, I purposely plant my seeds a little deeper than what's recommended. I used to put them, just sprinkle a little dirt on top of them, and yeah, they'll come up fast. But I learned to just put a certain amount of dirt, and I just got to feel about how much I put over it. Maybe about 1 inch. I put that over, and I mean my plants always do just awesome. So, but anyway, with the peppers, they take a little longer to come up anyway. So Tuck say he don't see anything.
Yeah, looks like one right there maybe trying to come through.
Breaking the ground. Yeah. Ooh, I'm missing a crack of the ground. I love that breaking of the ground. But I don't think it's going to do all of that. Well, anyway, but we going to keep these seeds. You see, it's been 7 days and they really haven't broke the ground or did any coming up. So I would say probably in about 10 days, but I'm not giving them up. I want to see what it's like in case they just, you know, go ahead on and do what they come on up. And the reason that I am not too concerned about this is because, like I told you, the conditions and stuff that I did these seeds, and then just the methods that I did the seeds, you know, it's a wonder if any of them have came up, because the weather just took a flip. Now, if this weather if it had stayed like it was when I first planted them, if I had maybe about 4 more days of that sun coming out, being real hot there in that greenhouse, it would have did. I think it would have did.
There your dog.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm out here just only for a little while, guys. And they didn't hear me outside. They're so used to start barking when I go over there to get at that fence. And so they're like, hey, she's trying to pull a quick one on us. She's out that door. I hear that voice. Let me go over here and let her know I see you. But it's good to have somebody else pet that do that kind of stuff. Because when I hear a dog barking and stuff and going on out this door outside, and I'm counting them dogs over there all the time, and I know that they mostly just bark with something out there, whether it's a little critter, a squirrel, a possum, or whatever. I'm gonna peep out that door. In these days, you better get the peeping out, because you don't never know what could be done creeped up around your house. So, really, guys, back to the plants. I will be showing you this and showing you that, and you know, I told you guys that I might go ahead on and plant something else, but I said no, I'm not fixing to waste my seeds, especially after the weather did what it did. And then another thing, guys, that's kind of sort of a trial with me with planting these seeds. Usually when I do the seeds in the cups and stuff like that, I always just get a seed starter, but I start this in the regular potted mix like I would do my transplant, because I think I'm gonna do a couple of transplants with you guys with the already established plants to show you how to do it, since or either maybe when I plant some other seeds that I got, I'll take some of them up and do it. I'm not really sure on how I'm gonna do it, but I just wanted you guys to see the progress. And I still, like I say, I still have not given up on my Dollar Tree seeds, because I know I didn't necessarily do it right. Is this where you were talking about another breaking the ground here? I think this one.
No, back closer to the edge.
So guys, I'm going to go ahead on and end this video simply because I got to fix dinner for today, and I think I'll probably put up a short and show y'all what I had for dinner instead of trying to do a video, because we went up and visit with my husband, daddy, for a little bit, and so I really haven't did anything today. So when we came back, I said, I'm going to go, because at first I said, no, I'm not going to do the videos simply because it hadn't came up. I said, but no, let me go ahead on and show them to them in case it's some stuff do like I think it's going to do. So I'm going to go ahead on and end this video. And I don't know whether I will get you an update on it next week or not, simply because I got something else to do. But I haven't got my days and stuff straight. We ain't got the days set as to how we gonna do this yet, but we got it planned. And so if not, I'll come back and do you guys an update. Look, guys, I still got the pack in my pocket. And then like I say, that I know Karen had told me she was gonna share some of her marigold seeds with me, because she said where she lives, the weather and stuff is a little different, because we just sort of like a state over that without calling what state she live in. And her marigolds and stuff have already came up and all that. So you know I'm excited and looking forward to that. And I don't know whether I'm going to put some in pots. I haven't really just got a plan yet as to what I'm going to do, since I'm sharing it with you guys. Because usually what I do, I just come out here in this morning time humming my little song and just do what I do. And let me see, can I show this real quick? This is my marigold. not a marigold, an amarilla. And I had them over there inside of my yard. I used to
Bring it over here so you can see it.
Huh?
Bring it over to see it.
Bring it over there. That ain't kind of heavy. Now it died down and it's coming back. And you know, they come back every year. Have beautiful red blooms on it. And I hadn't really messed with this one much. But see, I had transplanted. Well, I had dug my bulbs up and separated them. And y'all made tubers or whatever y'all want to call them. But we used to always call them bulbs. I'm going to have to cut that. I had dug them up and transplanted them last year. And they did pretty good. And I was trying to get the transplant in before let them get established before the weather got cold. And I did. And so they doing good, and I'll show you the progress on that too. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead on and end this here video. I'm still excited about what we're gonna do out in the yard, and I've been getting so many comments and emails where everyone been telling me they really excited about what they're going to plant and share and stuff. And remember guys, what I told you, this may be something that we have to start doing on a regular. It's a reason that God is telling us, is leading us in this direction. You guys see what I shared with you guys in my community post. It was just laid in my spirit when I was thinking about it and all that stuff. Like with my husband had an aunt that passed and stuff like that. And that always kind of, you know, make me reminisce a bit. Hey, it's getting a little hot out here. One of these old ladies done jumped on me. But anyway, so I was remembering that, so I decided that I would share that with you guys. Because one half of the time, guys, I cannot remember the book or the scriptures or something where I got things from. But when I was younger in the church and stuff like that, and we were having Sunday school and stuff, and the preacher was teaching and stuff, I could, you know, that was something just always stuck in my mind. You know, a time and a season for all things, for everything. And some of you guys had told me thank you, that made them remember and stuff like that, and that made me feel good. Because like I told you guys, if I can just help one person, you know, I ain't, you know, I don't think God got me. And if he do, whatever, not so much for the masses. But I just follow his God or whatever. But I had some people saying that, you know, sent me comments and saying that they remember that scripture, and that made me feel so good. I said, well, here my one person, I just been saying that guys for a joke, but I know it helped a lot of guys, so I just said it. So, and I'm so glad, I was so glad to share it with you guys. And anytime something else get in my spirit like that, to kind of encourage us with the things and these uncertain times we going through, that can help us, give us strength and peace in our faith and all that kind of stuff, I will share it with you guys. I can share it on my community posts more so than I can on YouTube, because you know it's certain things we can say and do on that, guys. I know you probably done heard a lot of other content creators tell you the same thing, and they're telling the truth. So if you want to kind of stay on this platform, you got to kind of abide by, you know, the guidelines that you accept what you got by. Even though sometimes you can hear something that's on there and you're wondering about what guidelines they got for that. Enough about that, because I know Chuck gonna be saying, yeah, don't be saying all that stuff. Okay, I'm not. He always said, don't be saying that. I was like, well, it's the truth, and you know I have a hard time not telling the truth. So guys, let me go ahead on the end of this video before my time run out on the camera, and leave me a comment as to have you guys planted some seeds early like I did. Even though I told y'all I don't, well, Tuck always plant after Good Friday, but most of the time I always plant what, Gary? Can you remember about the second week in May? When I know you all the danger of all cold weather and that Easter snap and all that stuff done got out the way. But sometime it'll pop back and fool you, but I haven't lost a lot of crop like Tuck have, because Tuck used to get real anxious and just plant ahead of time. And I would be telling myself, oh, you gonna do all that? I said, I don't think this in cold weather stuff is out. It's gone enough for you to try that. And he would do it, and he would lose it, and he would just go back and do what, Tuck?
Replant.
Replant it. And that was the bottom line. So, you know, you didn't think 2 times of it. But I was like, I ain't trying to waste my money like that. So, guys, remember what I always told. And remember the thumbs up the video, guys. All content creators, the ones that y'all go over and watch their content and stuff like that, it's nothing but just being, you know, just caring about them and whatever. And just thumbs up our videos. Don't cost you a penny. Nothing. Just thumbs up our videos and try to watch our commercials. The commercials that they put on our channel, that's what get us our, you know, revenue. And I know a lot of times people probably pass them by, even though we don't want you to, but I don't make no big deal out of it. But I do say it because I know I should say it. And Tuck always getting on me, telling me, tell everybody to subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to my channel. If you like my content, this old wholesome, what was I calling it with Brittany? I said my little normal Rockwell tile style of living. I said, it's some out there. I said, I got quite a few of them like this kind of normal Rockwell wholesome style of country living. And we have a good time and have some peace in mind, which a lot of people got millions of dollars and don't have that their peace in mind like you'll get when you you know, you just have faith and being content with wherever God's got you at, guys. That's what it is with May. I've been in different financial stages and different stuff in my life and all that. But I learned early on in Sunday school, I learned it, but then I grew into it by even knowing it, that you got to be content with wherever God got you at. Because we don't know what he got in store for us. And then if you wasting your time being jealous of what somebody else got, or when I get a big house, or when I get a better car, or when I can do this and when I can do that, you can mess around and your whole life be gone and you don't even got to enjoy it. You know, because I know some people put a lot of value in material things, but we know all of this is going to pass away. So we got to go with our contentment and peace of mind. That means everything to me, guys. And you know, money do too, but it's got its place. It don't mean as much. You know, I'm retired and all that kind of stuff, but nowadays everything is so expensive. You got to okay, guys, I'm not going to even take up where I left off at. The camera did go out, but I was trying to get me a few minutes in. I think I can talk at least about 20 minutes if it took. About 20 minutes before it go off. But see, he's out here, it's in that sun, so that may be interfering with a lot. So I'm going to go ahead on and end my video, guys. I pray for you to have a blessed week next week. And remember what May always tell you guys, to think positive, use your common sense, and May love you guys. Bye.
Bye, you guys.